guys. I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm just going to pull some combination of whatever comes out, right? So really this is whatever comes out. If it ends up being something significant, I'll title it differently. I'm not going to put any whatever. So tell me what we need to know. What's hidden here? Notice we have a moon, strangulation, something with a strangulation. I don't know. Somebody tried to put flowers down your throat with thorns. Strangulation. Okay. Put that right there. Can you guys see that? Alright, strangulation. As a matter of fact, let me put that over here. I know me. I know which angle I work from. Give me more. I just want to make sure you guys can actually see it. Give me more for the collective. What do we need to know? What is being hidden from us? Something about a strangulation. Uh-oh. Jeez. I have a huge. We got one that fell. Take the helicopter. Whatever way you were taken before, I don't know what it was. It says take a helicopter. Uh-oh. I got a sign. Hold on. I got a sign. I got two that came out. Uh-oh. Hold on. This one came out. If somebody's name starts with an L, somebody's name could start with an L. Oh, you can't see that. Somebody's name could start with an L. And we also have, there was some guy that came out. Rest in peace, Wheeler. You guys tried to block somebody from something. Somebody tried to block somebody from something. Take the helicopter. Somebody's trying to block something from you. Somebody might be trying to put obstacles in your way, especially if they know your travel plans. You guys are being advised to take a different way to get there. Alright? Because somebody is purposely... Give me one more, please. Tell me, what do I need to know that's hidden here? Alright, we got one. Okay. There might be some sort of a silent war. This will prevent a war. Alright, if something goes some other way, it's probably going to lead to some sort of aggravation of an existing issue. That's not our goal. The goal is not to have war, take another way. Somebody tried to block Wheeler. And that's why Wheeler might need to... There could have been a Sagittarius that tried to block Wheeler. Which one came out first? This blue card came out first. 5G. Alright, so... First of all, if you guys take whatever way you were going to take there in the first place, there were obstacles that were going to be in the way. Somebody was going to cut off the 5G or interrupt 5G, or they were going to intercept something. You guys need to find another way to get there. It could be a Sagittarius doing this to you, or you could be a Sagittarius that needs to take the helicopter. Maybe your name starts with an L. Do not do that. Alright? Somebody with the name L, they're not going to do that, or maybe you can avoid that. I don't know what that is. Let's see what other card comes up. Give me the next line. Give me rest in peace, Wheeler. What's up with this? What else does the collective need to know? Never surrender. It comes out reverse. Somebody's going to surrender to something. There's a Sagittarius that might surrender to having interrupted some sort of 5G something. That could be interface. That could be, I think, wires when I think that, like how we connect to the internet. But I'm also thinking 5G. That could be, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be in rural areas or mountain areas or something like that. This is an interruption of 5G. So they could be interrupting your own personal service for whatever reasons. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, something about a strangulation. You know, you can't call nobody when 5G is off unless you got a home phone, I guess, or whatever. Inside job. It's an inside job. Give me more for the collective. These cards, hold on. Okay, we got one. Let's see what we got. Carolyn Warner. She did over-the-counter trade. Something about over-the-counter trade. That could, well, it depends on. There was some conflict with it. There's some conflict with the Sagittarius, obviously. Take a helicopter. Call an ambulance. Oh boy. Strangulation, Sagittarius. Somebody tried to strangle a Sagittarius. You need to call an ambulance. Carolyn Warner, Sagittarius L. Over-the-counter trading. More. Somebody's going to surrender for offing Mr. Wheeler. This person's a serial killer, and they're denying it, or maybe you don't know yet. Right? So whoever got rid of Mr. Wheeler, whatever that represents, they are going to surrender. And they are, see, there's confirmation that they're a serial killer because they're going to surrender. They're going to probably tell it. This feels like a confession. Give me more, please. A war. Stopping a war is an inside job, or the war, something about a war being an inside job. The letter H comes out reversed, whoever that is. The letter H. Give me more. Give me a couple more for over here at this line. I don't know what any of this means. I'm literally just pulling cards randomly because I'm taking a break in between my sets. Storm the workplace. Don't act up at work. Actually, this message came out in another read when somebody's going through some sort of tension at work and they wanted to confront it. Don't confront this. You deal with it another way. You lift your head up and act like you don't know what they're talking about. Within reason, of course, especially if you're dealing with gossips and nasty people asking you personal questions. You know, you can say mind your business and go back to your desk or whatever, or just don't deal with them. Ignore them people. Ten of Cups. All right. Don't storm the workplace. Something with the Ten of Cups. This has to do with your family, happiness, marriage, communication with friends that are positive, contentment, a group of people that support you. Oh. But then you got the Five of Swords reversed. Okay, don't storm the workplace. Something about a happy family. Your family's involved with stealing something from you. They went through somebody at your work to do this. There's somebody at work, and there's somebody from your family. It was an inside job. Somebody's name could start with an H, something about a war here. There's an item that is a letter. So this letter keeps popping up in all the reads, okay? So there's something with a letter here. What's more? What else? Your kindness has changed my life. Maybe that's the content in the letter. Maybe this is a separate story. There's something about a letter that you guys get. Your kindness has changed my life. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. I'm going to put these right here so I can see them. One more, please. Your kindness has changed my life. And what? Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Alright, so whatever obstacles you guys were facing, I feel like you're going to get over them. You're going to get a message of kindness from somebody. There's something with an inside job, something with an H. There's somebody's name who starts with an H. They're not a positive person. I don't know if they are... I feel like they're attempting to aggravate a war. It's an inside job. Somebody's going to surrender to being a serial killer, and they probably offed Mr. Wheeler. But they're going to surrender. They're going to talk. There's somebody with the letter L. They could be hiding if they're planning a... You may need to call an ambulance. They could be hiding at. There's a Sagittarius that needs to take an elevator, or L-Y. I'm not L-Y. Well, that could be a Y. Somebody's name could have a Y. Somebody's name could be, I don't know, lie. I don't know. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Something with the 5G, their phone. 5, that's interesting. 5 right there. You see that? 5G 5. So there's some conflict coming up with 5G. But I don't know what it is. It might be cut off. It might have some delays, disruptions, glitches. I see that coming up. There's conflict there. I don't know who the Sagittarius is, but let me just see what the surrounding cards are. L Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody doing over-the-counter trades. Interesting. Wouldn't the trades be interrupted if they're being done on interface or computer? If 5G goes down, that interrupts trade. That interrupts the markets. That stops computers. That stops us from buying or selling. That leaves people to lose money when they don't have the ability to press the button. So that's something you need to look out for. Something significant about the letter 5. More. Deep state, I don't know what that is. It's in reverse. It's in day in denial, or the deep state denial. I don't know. Denial. It's reversed. Or deep state, not a positive light. I don't know. Dismemberment. Okay, that comes out reversed. Maybe somebody was not dismembered, or we weren't supposed to find this person. Corrupt politician comes up. I don't know what any of this means. I believe this is one of those trigger reads where I just call stuff off, and if you feel it, you feel it. Integrate. Interrogate. I'm sorry. Interrogate. Oh, somebody. Okay, there's an interrogation. Who are they interrogating? A death hoax. Somebody's interrogating a death hoax. They might be. Somebody's investigating Elvis. Right? Don't we already know what happened there? Maybe, I don't know. But did Elvis ever have a death hoax? I don't know. Oh, I think that was it. I think his whole death was questionable. I do. I think there was something behind it. I don't know if it was just one of them Tupac things. You know when people are like super famous? Like you still have some people that believe Michael Jackson is laying on an island somewhere. He might be. I don't know. I don't look at stuff like that. I haven't been advised to, so I don't ask those questions. I don't ask none of this stuff. I don't feel stuck. Somebody no longer feels stuck after this interrogation. I guess. I don't know. Somebody's name starts with a D. Something just happened to the phone. I don't know what though. Something popped up. Give me one more. Sad. Somebody's sad. Somebody name may start with a D. There might be somebody's name that starts with DH. They're sad. What else? I am talking about you to others, I know, and that's why you in this mess right now. That's why you under investigation by the United States government, because you were talking to me about others, about me to other people. So that's why you in trouble, DH. So sit down, nobody checking for you. Alright, ain't nobody. No, nobody checking for these folks. Give me more. What else does the collective need to know? Or what's being hidden? So these are the things being hidden. Alright, there's conflict hidden behind 5G. There's going to be some interruption. There's something with over-the-counter trading. So I don't know what over-the-counter trade means. I mean, I know what it means, but what kind? You know, over-the-counter trading. Like, is this bartering where I'm taking, like back in the days, Mrs. Olsen, I bring a whole teapot to her and she give me some eggs? Or is this something with the stock market? What's going on here? Is somebody promising? Is that how money's being traded now? Listen, you off somebody and we're going to give you some stock. Is that part of the payoff so we can't track it? Don't play with me. There's conflict with this Sagittarius. Take a helicopter so you don't die. There's something where somebody might be trying to strangle you. You may need to call an ambulance, or this hasn't been reported yet. Somebody is trying to plant a secret I'm on you. Then they might start with an L, call the ambulance. I think it might. I don't know where this is, so I don't know if this might happen, but it does say call an ambulance. You don't call an ambulance unless there's some damage or something. You don't call an ambulance because I see that, right? Nope. So something might happen or might have. I don't know if it was that, but maybe it was equivalent to some sort of an explosion in a wooded area. I don't know. Give me more. Somebody's going to surrender and tell you this whole story about how it happened. 3 pieces of evidence. Somebody's hiding it. We got 3. We also have something with a strategy here. There's a strategy. Somebody's making a plan. All right. Oh, child. Y'all should see what fell out. There's a Virgo in life insurance. Don't play with me. Hold up. Swear to goodness. Life insurance came up first. Virgo. I guess they didn't get it. I don't know. I don't know if they got it or not. Don't look like it. Look like they ran into some trouble if you ask me. How long have I been up here? 12 minutes? I don't want this to be long. Because I just wanted to break up my energy. Ooh, not that it's not, you know, I don't know. I just like to make sure, I like to see what the general energy is to see what is going on with these reads versus the other stuff. What else we got? Anything else we need to know? Something about melon. Watch out for birthday candles. You probably won't be able to find any. You might have a problem finding those. Didn't I say a confession is coming? Confirmation. Y'all about to get a confession that something was an inside job. You guys are going to get a confession. Something about somebody coming up with a strategy. Hiding 3 pieces of evidence or trying, or somebody has at least 3 pieces of evidence that they have not disclosed yet about some situation. Inside job. Something about a war. Somebody's trying to stop a war. It could be Virgo, just like because Virgo is also representative of the government. Right? It also represents some sort of corruption, inside job, war. But war is reversed. So to me, you know, I'm happy that there ain't no war. Like, I don't want our people out going wild and we don't need to lose no folks over here. I don't know. So hopefully this war, well, I don't know. I don't know. Is there a war right now? There's so much stuff going on, you never know. Okay, we'll be... Predictive programming. Well, that failed. Failure. Female. Didn't work on a chick. Look at that. New World Order. Somebody might be rejecting the New World Order. You know, people are trying to stop prophecies here. Defend them. It says reverse. Don't. Whoever these people are, don't defend them. Alright. There's something with hidden knowledge, or the item is a book. It's a diary. It's something with an Egyptian lady. Could be an Egyptian candles. So, I don't know. Somebody could be reading. Is a clock there? Time. Is those clocks? Those look like cards down there. Or is that money? I don't know. Look like cards. Somebody has Egyptian heritage. Somebody has a diary or they went into your business. It's a cover-up. Somebody's trying to cover it up. I have a hard time communicating, obviously. That's why you sneaking and doing stuff. Rumors. There was some false rumors that went out about somebody. There was election interference. There could have been Illuminati hubbing or hub by a Pisces. Okay. Anything else we need to know? Something is going on underground that we're not supposed to know about. Somebody's investing in a casino, or you need to. This could be a Libra. I keep getting something about being invested in a casino. I feel like there are some churches that are invested in casinos. You need to check your portfolio and see who these people. See, let not your good be evil spoken of. So if you're supposed to be a church, right, and your Bible says ain't no games of chance, why do you have casinos in your portfolio when they're merely games of chance? As a matter of fact, why would you even have a portfolio when you're not supposed to play games of chance? The stock market is legalized gambling, church. I can't get over you. Well, I got over you easy. Digital evidence, right? I told you they were trying to hide 3 pieces of evidence. I didn't run away. I did. Bye. Yo, run away. Twice. Somebody's saying they did not run. Run away. That is crazy. I ran away. Run away. Somebody. A Pisces ran away. Alright, that was a quick read. Love you guys. Bye.